In a matter of hours, Maiduguri, the capital city of Borno State in Nigeria, transformed from a dry northern city into a disaster zone. Floodwaters surged through the streets like an unstoppable force. Homes, schools, markets, gone beneath a blanket of brown, raging water. Children screamed. Mothers clung to floating mattresses. Families lost everything in minutes. But this isn't just the story of a storm. This is a story of a city pushed to its limits. Maiduguri has long been a city of survival. It's the heart of northeast Nigeria, a place that has endured over a decade of insurgency, poverty, and displacement. Over 2 million people live here, many of them in fragile shelters, temporary camps, and vulnerable lowlands. So when the skies opened, the city had no defense. Storm drains overflowed within minutes. Streets became rivers. Cars were swept away like toys. Entire neighborhoods vanished underwater. Residents shouted for help. But emergency services were overwhelmed. What should have been just another rainy season became a humanitarian nightmare. Experts have warned for years. Maiduguri is vulnerable to flash floods. The city's drainage infrastructure is outdated, poorly maintained, and woefully under-equipped for the increasing intensity of rainfall brought on by climate change. Rising global temperatures are triggering stronger, longer, and more erratic rainstorms across West Africa. Maiduguri, once semi-arid, now faces a kind of rainfall it was never built to handle. But poor planning makes it worse. Construction on floodplains, blocked drainages, unregulated urban growth, and no long-term strategy for water management. This disaster didn't come without warning. It came without preparation. The numbers are staggering. Thousands of homes destroyed, displacement camps submerged, livelihoods wiped out overnight, children missing, food supplies ruined. But the real cost? It's in the eyes of a child searching for her parents in the water. It's in the voice of a mother who's lost her home twice, first to violence, now to flood. And it's in the silence of a government struggling to respond. Water has receded in some parts, but now diseases are rising. Cholera, typhoid, malaria, skin infections, with contaminated water everywhere and no sanitation. Doctors warn that the death toll could rise long after the rain stops. But Maiduguri is not giving up. Local heroes, volunteers, youth groups, rescue workers are stepping in where systems have failed. They're using canoes and makeshift rafts to rescue the stranded, cooking food for the displaced, donating clothes, treating wounds. Communities are doing what they can with what little they have. But it's not enough. They need help. Fast. This flood is not just a Maiduguri problem. It is a warning to Nigeria, to Africa, to the world. Climate change isn't coming. It's here. And cities that are unprepared will pay the price. Unless we invest in disaster preparedness, unless we fix infrastructure, unless we care before tragedy hits, this will happen again. And next time, it could be even worse. In Maiduguri, the waters may rise, but so does the spirit of its people. They've survived conflict. They're surviving the flood. But how long can they keep surviving alone?